Yesterday, we met this public representation committee, which is looking into the constitutional amendments appointed by the Sri Lankan government or the Sri Lankan state, where Mr. Lal Vijayanayake, Attorney at Law, is the chairman. So we met yesterday evening on behalf of Tamil People's Council and handed over our final proposals to the PRC. So after handing over the proposals, we had some views, and we both exchanged our views about these proposals. And when we mentioned about this, our proposals regarding this federal system, and then the self-determination of the Tamil should be guaranteed in the new constitution, he said the form of the government would be a unitary state. There won't be any issue on that. So that the committee is going to suggest for a unitary state concept, not a federal. And then thereafter he said about the devolution. Of course, devolution to the periphery under the unitary concept, they are prepared to give some powers to the periphery. That is on the basis of minority group rights basis. And then he said about this meeting people in the northeast in several districts, and especially the Tamils problem with regard to this constitution is in Jaffna, particularly in Jaffna. He met some depressed caste community people, and where they have said that the problem there in Jaffna is only among the high caste and the low caste, the depressed caste, where the high caste is not allowing the depressed caste to coming into the mainstream politics. This is the expression that, or the idea that Lal Vijayanayake has got from these meetings. That, of course, I see it as a very, very serious thing. So the past history of 70 years will prove for itself as to what the ethnic issue or the main question for this violent over the years. So for a person of that caliber, holding a very high post as a chairman, coming out with this silly excuses saying that the only problem there is that caste problem and there is no ethnic issue as such, and therefore the new constitution will be under the unitary states concept. So to convince the down south people, they don't want to put the down south in trouble. Therefore, the constitution will be on that basis under the unitary concept. This is what he said. And so then Tamil has to go a long way with this kind of these things. So then the politicians and the Tamil intellectual, time has come for them to unite and to take up all these issues in the future with the accountability issues and the international interference, at putting that international interference in the forefront of our struggle, and to take up our issues before the international community. That is the only way that is available for the